Hey, what's up, guys? This is Retronic Guys Cat. You on the Real News Talk channel. You know what to do. So, as I watched NXT yet again, and they have gone this far, right, in regards to an update on Rok-C. They've gone as far as to bring in a fake doctor, a so-called doctor, saying that how they've run several tests while Rok-C was in hospital. Kayfabe, because she wasn't really in hospital. She's currently at home taking time off. They're saying that how they've run several tests and they couldn't find any reason as to why she collapsed in the ring. And now NXT and Shawn Michaels may take the belt off her because they're saying that she won't make it to Stand and Deliver. So now they've set up a tournament for the females to see who will enter the women's ladder match for the NXT women's title at Stand and Deliver on April 1st. Because Rok-C is not going to be there. And let me tell you something. I believe that Rok-C has secretly requested for some time off because I read somewhere that she is currently going through some sort of anxiety and depression that she's been struggling with for quite some time. And she wants to recuperate and get her head together. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Because we all know that Rok-C is a happy person. She's always smiling, she has a positive attitude, and she's got a lovely spirit. But we don't always know what goes on behind the scenes with these people in reality, because they might look all right on camera, but when the camera's off, we don't know what goes on in these athletes' personal lives, you know what I'm saying? Because they're human beings as well. We have to remember, they're just people on TV doing their thing, entertaining the fans. So they mask all their pain and put on a show for us wrestling fans. But at the same time, they need to take a step back and recharge themselves. And that's what I believe Rok-C is doing at the moment. Because the whole collapsing thing is a work. Because if it was real, like I said in my previous video, if it was real, they will not be filming the whole scenery of her being attended to by medical facilities, and that the camera would be transferred to the audience, or they'll just cut the show straight away and then announce it on social media after. Also, they would have mentioned her real name, which is Carla Gonzalez, which none of them have mentioned. They just keep calling her Roxanne Perez, and Booker T even went as far as saying on his podcast how he coached Roxanne Perez during her time in reality of wrestling and how much he respects her and stuff like that. He's putting on an act. He's putting on a big time act. Don't forget, Booker T is a Hall of Famer. He's a legend. He's been in the business for 30 plus years. So he knows how to make things real, you know what I mean? He knows how to put on an act to make people think that this whole thing is real. He knows how to get people emotionally invested. He's a veteran. He's a legend. And the other guy who was part of the podcast, he's in on it too. So don't be fooled. I ain't buying none of that bullshit, man. They've done this with Shawn Michaels back in 1995 when he collapsed in the ring. A heartfelt match with Owen Hart. Eddie Guerrero in 2004, where they did the angle of him having a heart attack in the middle of a ring after doing the Three Amigos. in a 6-man tag with himself, Rey Mysterio, and RVD versus JBL and the Dudley Boys. And what other angles? There's another one that they did as well, but I can't really remember. But they've done stuff like this before. And this one is no different. So if you believe that this thing is real, then you're a fool. Because at the end of the day, you don't understand the logic behind professional wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So that's just all I wanted to say, because this whole thing is nonsense, it's ridiculous, and I can see right through it. Rok-C is at home, resting, relaxing, recuperating with her boyfriend, her mom, and the rest of her family. She's just chilling. She's probably chilling on the beach somewhere. You know, laughing at these wrestling fans thinking that, you know, this whole thing is real. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's all I gotta say. It's the Retro Kid. Retro AKA Rok-C. Peace.